Happy Friday. I haven't car vlogged for a few weeks, so hi. Today was food pantry day. Not food pantry open day, food pantry, large donation to the food pantry day. So we had that, and then we also simultaneously had a delivery from our food bank happening today, which usually they don't happen at the same time on the same day, but there was a situation with the highway, and there was an accident on the highway in the construction zone, so there was just all this stuff going on. Our delivery truck got stuck in that traffic for hours on end, and then this morning I was not running late, but I was running a couple minutes later than I wanted to, and then I realized I didn't have coffee in the house, except for coffee that I would have to make, and I didn't have time to make coffee, so I was like, I'll just run to CVS and grab one of those Starbucks almond milk frappuccino things. So I did that. Well, I tried to do that, and I went to CVS, but I have to cross, not a highway, but like a road to get there, and that's when I found out about the rerouting from the highway through our town. Due to the accident, they had all the trucks off of the main highway rerouting onto that highway, and there was no way I was getting across that. I could barely even turn right because everyone in front of me, there were two cars in front of me turning right. Shouldn't have been an issue, except they wanted to turn right into the left lane, which is the left turn lane. So they were just sitting there for forever. I spent like 7-8 minutes waiting for that, and so I just turned right into the right lane and circled back around and went to a gas station. Fingers crossed that they had my coffee or some sort of coffee that I could drink. They did. So that whole situation was fixed eventually, but all of that just because I forgot to get enough iced, like, bottled coffee or give myself enough time to make coffee this morning. So that was the start of the day, but then after that, things went okay. It still took forever for our truck, like our delivery truck, to get here because it was just stuck in not moving traffic. But it did finally get here. That got all done. We did the large donation. That got mostly done. I gotta go back and do a few more things another day, but it's 2:40. I got there at 10 this morning. So time to finish my Friday things, which is grocery shopping. I'm going grocery shopping because I haven't dealt with enough food items today. I need to do some more. So that's what I'm headed to go do now, and maybe get some more coffee because I want coffee. Look, a rainbow. It's so pretty. I was wondering where that went. Happy Saturday. We decided to go to a park and do some walking. Not necessarily hiking because here in the Midwest it's been raining for the last month. So ever since we went hiking a few weeks ago, it's been raining almost every day. So hiking is not really gonna happen unless you enjoy traipsing through mud. So we came to a park that has a paved trail, and we're enjoying the paved trail. I mean, it's not hiking, but it works. And it's a beautiful day. It's June, and it's like 70 degrees. 70 what, 75?
Something like that.
It's very nice out. Ideal hiking weather. Except it's muddy. Yeah. For example, this actually isn't terribly high, but you can hear the water rushing. And that's not normal. You normally can't hear that water. It's
Sometimes we've seen it almost dry.
Yeah, sometimes you could walk across that, but
Because it's the outside curve.
yeah. We found a turtle.
Yeah, that was just because they happened to be putting this hammock.
It's cute.
Otherwise, I don't think we would have seen it.
Oh yeah, it's completely buried in this patch of
Weeds.
yeah, weeds, I guess. I don't know what they are, plants.
I don't know what they are.
Welcome to today's vlog. We are headed to Pride, and I'm so excited. How's your Kona ice? Almost, oh, it's just liquid now. It's so hot. How's your ice? Oh, she's picking her face paint.
But best ice cream probably about 10 minutes.
Oh.
Is there any reason?
Let's see your rainbows. Look at those. She picked the colors. We've got pixie stick wands and bracelet. Have you ever had a pixie stick before? No, I think this is our first time.
That's the first time. I feel good.
It's just sugar.
Well, it's sort of tart.
Yeah, it's like flavored sugar.
He knew what kind of people that we were going to be. He knew I would have a nasty attitude at times. He knew that I'm sometimes impatient in traffic when I'm coming around 465 in these 18 million construction sites trying to get here. He knew these things. It comes as no surprise to him that you're gay. I'm just telling you right now. That didn't, like God didn't. You might have woke up one day and thought, "Oh, well, I'm gay." Well, I'm finally realizing this. It came as zero surprise to him. He knew it from the very moment of your conception, and he knows exactly who you are, what you deal with, what your struggles are, who you are, who you uniquely are, who you're going to love. He knew this from the very beginning. So I'm telling you this because I grew up in the church and I know a lot of crap, and I'm sorry, I'm going to call it crap, has been promulgated under the Word of God. So I'm going to give you this story on this Sunday. And even though I come from a family of preachers, I've never really considered myself a preacher, but it is Sunday and it's a day of faith for many people. So I want you to be thinking about what I said last year, and I believe the Lord really had given me a word that's unexpected in the middle of a campaign because I ran for public office. But what he gave me was to tell you that anybody that is a believer out here and that has had a walk with God and has turned their back because of the hate, the division, the cruelty that they have experienced in the church, one, it was wrong then, it's wrong now, and he knows about it and he's not happy. So what I'm asking you to consider this. Consider a walk with Jesus and not necessarily a walk with the church or the people that aren't affirming. There are gay affirming churches now, thank God. Those of us that are in the fight together, we are in the fight together. We can't measure each other's pain. Some people say, well, you know, they don't deal with this or they don't deal with that, but they deal with other things. We don't have to measure pain to be in the fight together. We all have issues, and we all are fighting for equality. We'll continue to do that. We'll continue to do that together. We cannot give in. We cannot think that it's over. Even with the strides that are made, we have to always be mindful of the fact that 50 years from now, there probably, unfortunately, still going to be a need for a gay pride party. I hope not, brother. I hope not. And part of the reason why, too, that I think I've been this has been an issue for me as a heterosexual, because my first boyfriend was gay. It's something I haven't told a lot of people, but when I was growing up in Crawfordsville, you know, you're supposed to maintain your chastity and all this stuff. So I was like, oh, dude, I'm cute, but you are making zero moves. Well, as it were, he ended up able to express that he was gay. And unfortunately, at that time, he was the golden boy on one day. On the second day, when he told us who he was ostracized. He was turned away from our church. He couldn't be a youth leader. And that's when I started realizing, what kind of church am I in? I don't know if I want to be a part of this church. The next year I left. I never went back. We have got to be able to tell these people, without a doubt, that they have an opportunity to come back to the church. And what I told him, and the bad thing is he never stepped foot in the church again. And that hurts my heart, because he had a bad experience. What I always tell people is how people behave is not necessarily the character of God. Yeah, that's the truth. So let's spread some love today. Spread even more love. Be patient and kind. And most of all, even with the people that have hurt you, because like my friend, my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, because he was still my first boyfriend, he learned to forgive his parents. And it took a long time. It took a long time. But he was actually a better person than they were. And they were in the church longer. But I'm telling you this, hang on to those things and the people that treat us bad. Trust me, I've been through it. It always hurts us worse than it hurts the other person. So be thinking about that too. I know I kind of mingled a couple of things in here, but they told me that I could. And oh. So sweet.
So I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I think there's just one more thing I need to do.
Be the one, you're one of those who loves, longing for when peace will come. Take no path that cannot make a way. To that light, let that light glow. With a smile, yeah, you recognize